The market here in the Netherlands is quite interesting. A lot of volume. It's been delivered by a steering model.
But can you make money?
Yes, definitely, if you do it well. Yeah.
What does well mean?
Well mean is that if you're focusing on very important items. Number one is definitely the client. The client is most important, and secondly is of course monitoring your process.
But the client
Yes.
might be the insurance company or the fleet or lease company,
Yes.
not the driver, because they're the people who decide to bring the car to you.
Yes.
So aren't they the client?
Yes, for a body shop, yes. But to be clear, you have both of them. You have of course work directly steering by the insurance companies, lease companies, but also you've got individual clients. And my advice is don't make any separation to that, because every client should be treated the same.
There's very much a trend around the world where the smaller repair, the cosmetic repair, is on the increase.
Yes.
Obviously due to the sort of equipment we have in vehicles to avoid accidents. How are you seeing that trend here?
Yeah, it's I think already for a few years that if body shops aren't executing cosmetic repairs, they definitely are losing market. The way of thinking how to repair is not just thinking in parts. No, it's thinking in repairing methods. If a client is coming for an intake, you should be able to repair within 1 day. In my opinion, if he's having the time in 2 or 3 hours, that you serve it. That means that in 2 hours the repair is done.
But what sort of percentage of your repairs do you do within the 1 day?
That's at this moment the half, 50%.
50%?
Yes.
If we look at the typical front of a vehicle,
yes.
All right, and I've got such a vehicle.
Yes.
So I might have a front bumper that's damaged.
Yeah.
But the challenge I've got is that inside here is a camera.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So suddenly, because of the technology that's being built into the car, yes, it looks like a cosmetic repair.
Yes.
But the cost of the parts behind there suddenly mean, yes, but it's also an expensive repair.
Yeah. That should be one of the items which you should train your staff, but also get relations, connections to assist your body shop. Because that's part number one. And coming back to the intake, if the guy or girl is receiving a client with that kind of damage, he should be aware this model is having that kind of technology, considering, whoa, wait, this probably cosmetically we can repair this in 1 day, but be aware that maybe that we have to reset, or etc., or bring to a dealer, we have to take in account.
And what happens about the customer having some form of alternative transport if they give up the car for 1 day?
Depending, you have to be flexible in that. If that, the positive thing here in Amsterdam is that a lot of people, they don't want replacement of cars due to license changing and all those things. No, what we constantly advising, but also offering, to bring them at home or to the work. That's also a question.
Could be a taxi.
Everything. So it's a taxi, or even we got a bicycle over there, and clients are using it quite often. Yeah. Just to they're living in the neighborhood over here.
I do remember a Dutch chain some years ago that used to give out bicycles for them to keep, for the customer to keep. To keep.
Okay, that's I will consider that, but that's...
Unfortunately, this chain is no longer in business.
That's why I'm saying I'm considering that, yes. Yeah.